So Bob,
yeah,
people get hurt in the daytime, right?
Yes. Yeah,
and
people get hurt in the daytime.
And there's training you can do for it?
Yeah, so we actually here at Refuge Medical do training all the time for people in daylight scenarios. We give them real world experiences as to what they might, run into out there in the old crazy jungle of America.
Well, what do you do at night, bro?
Well, that's a great question. I think that's why we're wearing this night vision.
We're wearing night vision?
Well, I'm...
Yeah. Dude, where did this come from?
What? Oh,
sweet, dude.
Holy smokes.
I'd raid with you, broad.
Oh, man, I'd clear with you, dog.
Oh, my dog.
See, depth perception's so hard in this.
Yeah, but the nighttime's the right time.
That is right. Absolutely. Yeah, so here at Refuge Medical, we also do nighttime training as well. Whether it be with your night vision, your cool guy kit, or white light, red light, blue light, green light, I guess. Go. Exactly. Or whatever means you may have to see in the dark. We love to train those skills because we believe that the American populace should be as prepared and as capable as possible in these spicy times.
So is that something you guys are going to offer to the public?
Yeah, so we actually have a class coming up in September 1st and 2nd, and what that is that the essential responder, so that's our 2-day course, and the first day is about 8 hours, the second day is about 10 hours. And then after that, we're offering a 12-hour overnight scenario with professional cadre coming from law enforcement, coming from EMS, coming from special operations, and then also coming from the civilian security contracting world. Putting all these cool dudes and gals together to give the average Joe and Jane an opportunity to work alongside professionals and sharpening their skills with these tools that, a lot of us are seeing as, maybe more necessary in this current day and age.
Absolutely. So basically, don't be stagnant. You keep learning. So a guy or a lady signing up for this course, what should they expect as far as what should their fitness level be?
Yeah.
What if they have an injury?
Yeah. So obviously, if you're trying to do a 12-hour scenario overnight, you should have some physical stamina capability, right? Now, do you have to be a triathlete? No, not at all. But do you have to be somewhat in shape? That is recommended. I mean, obviously, we love to tailor our scenarios to the individual, right? So we're not going to test you the same way that we would test maybe a professional athlete. We're gonna push you guys each to your individual limits. But that being said, if you have any major injuries in your back, or maybe major injuries in your hips or your legs, knees, stuff like that, it could hinder you because the scenario is taking place on a roughly 4,000 acre field on one side of a mountain. And so that gives the individuals involved a varying level of terrain. They're going to have to do some water crossings. They're going to have the capability to work in a team setting in the dark, in the woods, because as you would know, that's very challenging.
Right. It sounds to me like a good way to learn new skills or sharpen skills that you already have. So what are you guys going to put out a packing list, or is it a common sense packing thing? What should a guy bring?
Yeah, absolutely. So we currently have a packing list. It's listed on our website with the product. And so you can see, hey, you're going to need to bring this many chem lights. You're going to need to bring this first aid kit. You're going to need to bring this in a rucksack, this for sustainment. We have it all listed out for the individual. So that way they know, hey, I'm going to check this box, check this box, check this box. And then we also have preferred gear, which isn't necessarily mandatory for the end user. So that preferred gear would be your night vision goggles, your thermal device, your IR drones, your cool guy radios, because you have all of this awesome gear and we want you to be testing it in the field with oppositional forces, with professional cadre, with scenario-based training, all in real time, right? So it's one thing to have all the cool chest rigs and goggles and all this stuff, but if you're not actually going out and using the kit, one would wonder why you have it in the first place.
Right. So I've seen a lot of times people will buy a lot of kit.
Yeah.
They'll buy a lot of kit. They kind of midway train in it, but they don't live in it. And I think you really need to spend some time living in your kit to understand its pros and cons, what's comfortable, what's uncomfortable. And this would be by far a really good way to try that out. Now, what if a person doesn't have their own night vision device?
Yeah, so we'll actually have Nightfall optics personnel on site. And they've offered the opportunity for individuals as allowable to rent devices. You also don't have to have a device to take the course. There is white light opportunity, headlamp opportunity, all that different stuff. Because if you don't currently have night vision, it doesn't necessarily make sense for you to train this long-term scenario with night vision unless you're planning on purchasing it in the near future. And so we wanted to make this accessible to every single person because, as you know, roughly about 12 hours of a day happens to be dark.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it is. Get over it. But yeah, so is there anything else you'd like to throw in there or bring up that I didn't ask?
Yeah, something we're trying to do this time is we know that the economy is currently very rough, right? And so what we've done is we've put together a group of sponsors, if you would, that really care about American individuals getting high levels of training. So if you look at the price tag, it is a high price tag, you know, and that's because we have so many different cadre and so many different role players and actors involved, as well as all of the materials that go into the training. And if you can't currently afford that right now, just go ahead and reach out to us at Refuge Medical, and we can see if we can't get you a sponsorship or scholarship, if you would, if you qualify for it, right?
Hey man, thanks for your time.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
And don't forget, you need to go to their website to check out more information. And where can they go?
Yeah, so you can just go to www.refugemedical.com. You can check us out there, all the information about training. You can also see all the different first aid kits that we build here in the US. And then, you know, as we say here, don't be an ass, come to class.
I love it.
Get proper training. This is very high level stuff, but it's also boiled down to the everyday end user, and it will absolutely help you and help others to save lives.
And if you guys want more information on night vision devices, you can go to nightfalloptics.com.
Oh yeah.
Check out their Instagram because there's some night vision nuggets on there. You might learn a little something new. And always stay safe in all you do.
Yeah, I personally am a big fan of the Nightfall optics. They're gangsters over there. They're not just super wise in what they do, but they also put together devices that are built for the end user in all kind of tiers of price. They've got, you know, entry-level devices that are freaking dope and are functioning very well. They perform very well, that are affordable, but they also have those high-end, high-value devices that a lot of people are looking for to invest in cry once, buy once, right?
Right, and don't be afraid to reach out to them, man. They have budget options. They also have financing. But thanks for your time, guys. Be safe.
Don't be an ass. Come to class.